Hello everyone, welcome again in Eng-Man YouTube channel. So in this video, we are going to talk about acidizing. It is very important and interesting for us, especially if you are petroleum engineers, geothermal engineers, reservoir or production engineers, right? And before performing any matrix acidizing job or any kind of acidizing job, you better answer these questions. Okay, we have 10 questions here and we will try to answer that. Okay, so let's go. First, is the well performing poorly? So I'm going to use my pen. Is the well performing poorly? That's the first question. And then number two, if so, is poor reservoir quality the cause? We are going to answer these questions, but we will list down the questions first. All right, and then the third one, or is formation damage the cause? Okay, and then if so, what are the types of damage or the damage contributors? Number five, what is the severity of the damage or what is the skin factor, right? How big is the skin factor? What is the value? That's the question number five. And then we have in number six, what is the location and the depth of penetration of the damage? And number seven, can acid remove the damage? If so, in number eight, what type of acid will remove the damage? Number nine, will the formation be compatible with the acid? And lastly, number 10, if not, what alternative non-acid treatment might remove the damage? Okay, so please make sure before performing acidizing job, you can answer these questions. And now we will try to answer these questions. And the final conclusion will be, yes, we are going to perform acidizing for our well. Okay. So number one, is the well performing poorly? Yes. Because if your well is performing well, it's not a very good reason for you to acidize your well. Okay. So number one, is the well performing poorly? Yes. Okay. That's why you want to stimulate the well. Okay, and then number two, if so, if yes, the well is performing poorly, is poor reservoir quality the cause? You better be careful here. Okay, if you have poor reservoir quality, which cause the well to perform poorly, then unfortunately, acid cannot solve your problem because the main cause of the poor performance is reservoir quality. So you better answer no to question number two, so that finally you will get the answer, yes, you can do acidizing. Okay, so if you will do the acidizing, number two should be no. All right, you better, for acidizing, you better have good reservoir quality, and previously your well is performing quite well, but later on it performed poorly because of what? Not because of poor reservoir quality, but because of number three, formation damage, right? Yes, that's why, because the formation damage causes the well to perform poorly, then I want to solve the formation damage by performing acidizing, okay? And number four, what types of damage there are? You know, there are several types of damage, or there are several types of skin, or maybe we start with damage. If so, what are the types of damage or damage contributor? Maybe scale, and maybe sand bridging, maybe precipitate, or maybe minerals that are blocking the rock, blocking the perforation, right? Mechanical damage, we call them mechanical damage. If the damage can be solved with acid, then yes, acidizing will do the job. It is recommended for us to perform acidizing if there are damages and the damages can be solved, can be eliminated by acidizing. So what are the types of damage? Yeah, you can say scale, or maybe minerals, maybe solids, and we call them mechanical damage. Okay, yeah, you can answer this by yourself. You understand already. And number 5, what is the severity of the damage? Of course, if your skin is 0, then acidizing your well will not give you significant increase that you expect. Okay, so you better have skin that is positive, skin higher than 0, for example, 1, 2, 3, etc., right? Such that it is better for you to acidize your well. So what is the severity of the damage? The skin, it is a positive skin, more than 0. S equals to 1, it's already good enough to be acidized, right? But if your skin is 0 or worse, if it is negative, then there is no point of acidizing your well. All right, number 6. What is the location and depth of penetration of the damage? All right, so first, we want to acidize our well. And you need to know that because of the reaction that involved during the acidizing, you understand that the depth of penetration will not be too far from the wellbore. Okay, it will be within several feet, right? Maximum. It can be from inches to several feet. Maybe we can say up to 5 feet. All right, max. Right, so if we have damage in the range of 5 feet from our wellbore, then yes, acidizing can still solve the problem, right? But if you have problems, maybe there are barriers that are located quite far from your well, maybe more than 10 meters, then acidizing cannot solve your problem. Maybe hydraulic fracturing can do a better job for that, right? So if you finally want to perform acidizing, then your problem should be quite near from your wellbore. In this case, maybe up to 5 feet. All right. And can acid remove the damage? Should be yes. If acid cannot do that, then you cannot acidize your well. You cannot acid your well. You should not acid your well. You should only acidize your well if you are certain that the acid can remove the damage. Okay. So number 7 is easy, is given already. And number 8, if acid can remove the damage, what type of acid will remove the damage? It depends. If you have carbonate, then maybe HCl. Or if you have sandstone, HF, mud acid. Or maybe the combination between them, or maybe weak acid, right? Retarded acid. There are several types of acid that we can use to acidize our well. So number 8 is it depends on the problem. Okay, you get my point. And number 9, will the formation be compatible with the acid? Should be, hopefully. All right, hopefully the acid is compatible with our formation. If not, there will be byproducts, there will be more problems resulting from the acidizing reaction. But if you have formation that is not compatible with the acid, but you know that acidizing your well is the only solution, then maybe you can still acidize your well, and then you perform overflush to move the resulting products of the reaction to move deep into your reservoirs and not causing severe pressure drop nearby your well. Okay, so you can still perform acidizing, and after that you just overflush. All right, you perform overflush so that the byproducts resulting from the acid, which can be damaging, you push them far into the reservoir and it will not give significant pressure drop to the flow. Okay, so will the formation be compatible with the acid? Hopefully the answer is yes. But if it is not quite compatible, but you still depend heavily on the acid, then you can acid your well and perform overflush. That will be the answer. And if not, what alternative or non-acid treatment might remove the damage? Yeah, if you have another treatment, another kind of treatment that is non-acidic, then you can use that in the first place. Okay, if mechanical treatment can do the job, okay, then you should do that before performing acidizing. Okay, so if mechanical removal or any other type of removal that is cheaper than acidizing can do the job, then you should do that before performing acidizing. But if acidizing is the only hope you have, then just like number 9, just perform the acid and then overflush. Okay, so yeah, you can answer this as per explained. So we have covered the 10 questions and we have answered that. Hopefully this exercise can help us to do better in acidizing job. All right, so that's all. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope the video is useful. Thank you so much for watching and see you again in the next acidizing videos. Thank you.